everyone, this is Manpreet and I'm back with another video on British Telecom online assessment test. So I must tell you, after your pre-placement talk, you are going to be conducted with this test which is known as online assessment test. So first of all, I must tell you that from all the companies which I have sat for my placements, this test was something consistent of two parts. First was paragraph writing. The paragraph writing was conducted in many of the companies like Wipro. It was conducted in Capgemini. It was conducted in, I think, Genpact also. So this was something you must be familiar with, and I have given a complete video on how you should improve your written communication test, and I will definitely share that link below. The mistakes you must don't do, because I was sitting with a candidate which was from BBA department. I am from BC department, so they were sitting. Our mentor told us about that, how to write that written communication test. So the same things I have told you. I was selected, though that another person was having great communication skills, but that person was not selected because of the written communication test only, because they were not knowing which mistakes we should not do while doing that written communication test. For example, the biggest mistake we do in written communication test is we use backspace, and it is prohibited while doing any written communication test. So must watch that video also. I'll give the link. So starting with the first part, the part was something like you are a customer caring services. And for example, the best example for this is Flipkart services. If you have complained anything on Flipkart through chatting, this is the best example of that test. In that, you are at the customer server side, means you are at that employee side where this chatting happens. So for example, you are going to be given the problems of a customer, and you are as a customer executive taking all those problems. So as the problem comes, you have to ask them few questions, and you will be told at the starting of the test only that how you have to conduct it. The complete example would be given you before the test, so don't worry. From that video which is going to be provided to you before the test, you would be able to understand that how to do that. Let's take an example on it. I got a question on handling a debit card problem. So you would be given problems on debit card which would be of different types, like debit card lost, expiry date expansion, or you have to take a new debit card. So according to each and every problem, there were different rules. So before handling any problem, you must read the rules in your best way, and after that take those problems. So how the things you should start, you should first greet the person. Like if the person says, hello, I have a problem. So first of all, you have to greet a person. Even for greeting a person, in what way you have to greet, the rules would be given at the side pane of your window. From there only you have to take all those examples. Like if the person says hi and he start with the problem, then what type of greeting you have to do? If the person start with only hi, then how you have to greet that person? If the person don't say you hi and in an anger manner they give a problem, then in what way you should take that problem? So first of all, the starting of the complaint session. After that, if that person tells I have lost it, then what type of information you require from that person, it is also given in that rules column. From there only you have to see. We want to ask for the card number, we have to ask for the guardian name, we have to ask for their own name. Then what type of information you have to ask from that person. So what we used to do in that test, many of the problem what students face is they do something according to their common sense. So remember, you don't have to use your common sense over there. Every rule and regulation is given in half of the screen, and according to that only you have to answer the customers. Fine. Like for example, you are going to have 4 options, like if the customer is greeting you, in what way you are going to greet. All the rules and regulations are given this side. Don't use your common sense. Fine, this is only advice I can give for this test, and everything would be taught in that video and the rules and regulations given. So you just have to manage the time, because the time was actually, I felt it was less by 5 or 10 minutes. If it was something more than that, so the things must have gone much easier, but it wasn't. So you have to take care of time. And another thing, read the things properly. Fine. And I have told you about written communication test, it will conduct, so must see the video. Till that, stay happy, stay fit, and I always say experience comes from bad experiences. So don't get demotivated if your experience goes bad, because all those bad experience will come up to give a good experience. And if you're getting a bad experience, it is only when you give a try, and the successors always try and failures give up. So keep trying. All the best. Bye bye.